Brian Powell, I Run Far here with Mathieu Blanchard after his second place finish of the 2025 Hardrock 100. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a finisher.
You are a finisher of the Hardrock 100.
I'm a finisher, so I'm super happy, but I'm not sure my body is still good today, but this is Hardrock.
Well, you're smiling, so your mind must be happy.
Yeah, I'm very happy because become a finisher of the Hardrock is you get in another world, in a ultra trail scenery. So
yeah.
I'm now a hard rocker, but I discussed with Ludo, and he told me that if you want to be a true hard rocker, you have to do it in both sides. So I'm a half hard rocker, so I'm happy.
But you finished it. You say it's maybe another level of 100 miler. What makes Hardrock another level? Because you've done Daguerre Fu, UTMB, many other races, Western States.
Yes, but all these races has a path everywhere.
Yeah.
And on this race, you have to make your own path. I mean, on the real path, but in image way. During the night, you have to find all the solution to adapt on this cumulative altitude. Because the altitude is easy to acclimatize before, because you spend 6 hours, 10 hours to train, and it's okay after 1 week, 2 weeks. But spending more than 20 hours, 30 hours for the last, it's a totally different way to race. And you really have to discover it during the race. You can't do it during the training.
There's no substitutes. No.
So literally your brain stopped after 15 hours in this kind of altitude. So it's very tough to find the solution when you have different problems and your brain doesn't work anymore. So it was another way to discover this beautiful sport for me. And yes, during the night, passing Grand Swamp Pass, you have to choose where you want to pass, and it was.
That's not normal for.
Yeah, it's not just a race. It's more than a race. This Hardrock is it's an adventure. It's a journey, and it's not about just running actually. Yeah.
And there's so many things to manage. You say you can't. Your brain doesn't work anymore, but you're also managing your energy, your stomach, your legs.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is more complicated at this altitude.
Yeah.
And it's not 2,000 meters. I'm used to run in the Alps or in Diagonal. We go up to 2,000 meter altitude. Altitude is not just altitude. 2,000 meters it's not 4,000. Mm-hmm. It's really different. So it's another world.
And there was the altitude itself is a problem. And then this year we also had heat and smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The smoke was really tough. The first climb is pretty hard, and as we are fresh, we push a little bit. And after 5K, 30 minutes, I started to feel my lungs struggling a lot. And I was like, oh, I hope that the wind will come, because to push a little bit this smoke. But I was very scared at the start, and we discussed a little bit with Zach Miller on this first climb, and we were like, oof, we hope that the smoke will move, because it will be so tough.
Even before the race, you were questioning, like, what in the gym? Do I do this? How do I manage?
When we received the messages from the organization saying that we are really in the limits for the health, and they almost canceled the race, and when we saw the sunrise and the blurry by the smog, it was really scary.
Yeah.
Altitude was not sufficient, so they add smog.
Yeah.
And heat, so the perfect combo to have
and a little bit of
race.
Vertical gain. Yeah,
exactly.
1,000 meters.
Yeah.
So those were a lot of the challenges. Like, what was for you the most difficult part of the race?
Actually, it was my first Hardrock, so every time I do the first time a race, I really want to finish it. Mm-hmm. So I'm still a performance addict. So for sure I will push, but I won't take all the risks I can take when I go for a race a second time or third time. So it's fun because I felt super good at the beginning of the race. So I didn't take risks, but I was first for the first 40K, but I didn't push that much. I was super fluid in the first downhill, uphill, so I was moving comfortably. And then at 45k approximately, in the downhill after this very wild part to Sherman, Ludo started to make the move.
On the downhill, of course.
On the downhill. I'm a good downhiller, but he was in the risk way.
Okay.
So I didn't want to follow him because 45k it was too early for me, and I knew that the race was super long and I wanted to finish it. So I didn't make the move and I stayed with Zach and Germain. And then the course went super well until Uray, where I push a little bit more and where I make a move on Zach and Germain.
Before or after the checkpoint?
Before the checkpoint in the downhill after Governor Pass. I think we passed the pass of Governor after
Engineer Pass.
Engineer Pass, sorry.
Sorry.
Engineer Pass. Thank you. My brain is still
I understand.
is still destroyed. Yeah. After Animas for approximately 80k in the race, and I pushed in the downhill and we passed together with Zach and Germain, and I think I arrived in Uray maybe 10 minutes ahead of them. And it went super well, and I was like, okay, now the race starts. We still have 10, 11 hours to the finish. And then the next climb was good to Kruger Canteen to Telluride. And it's after Chapman, I started to lose my lungs. And now it's super difficult for me to breathe. And it's a big problem. My doctor was super scared, and myself. I did it already one time in my life. It was in Yukon Arctic Ultra last March. And it's super, super scary because you can't breathe, and if it feels like the oxygen doesn't go in your muscle, in all your body. And the more you go up, the more it's difficult. So I was super scared because above 3,500 meters, I was really not able to walk anymore. And I did 3 steps, and I had to stop on the pulse, breathe, and I was feeling that I'm dying actually. So
Did you think you were like? Did you ever think you might not finish?
Yeah. I felt I had to stop at Grand Swamp Pass. It was impossible to move, but I found the resources to move, and hopefully in the downhill I didn't need much air to go down, so I was able to move. But this is where the race became so hard. I had to stop at KT. I slept in the chair with the fire, and I was in the zombie mode at the end of the race.
Did you ever think you would be taking a nap in a 100-mile race?
Yeah. No, I never took a nap, but it was the first time I took a 5-minute nap. Otherwise, I wasn't able to move. So, yes, globally, I'm happy to have been able to sorry,
Yeah, no problem.
to finish the race, but a little bit frustrated because we were on the course record pace all the way, and because of this lungs, this problem we can't control, it feels that I just want to come back.
Yeah, in a good way. You have
In a
you had
good way,
experience,
exactly.
You have something else to.
But globally, I'm super happy to finish the race, and this is ultra. We can control everything, and yesterday it was tough for my lungs, and that's it. I found the solution to pass through it, and this is what I will remember.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite memory from the race? A moment or a section or?
No, just all the race, the experience of all the people on the race in the aid station. It's really. We feel that the people are here really because they love the. It's not just a race; it's an event, it's a party, and we feel it actually. It's authentic, and when we are passionate about a sport, about this sport, feeling this passion through the other people who are around is beautiful. So yeah, this is something that I remember, and this is maybe the things I love the most.
How is that different? Because there's a lot at some of the early checkpoints at UTMB, at Saint-Gervais, de Gorge, or at Diagonal du Fou. There's a lot of enthusiasm. How is it different? This is so much smaller. How is it different at Hardrock?
Yeah, it's smaller, but again, one people here feel like 10 people. When you are at the top of a pass, you know way before the aid station arrive, because you hear the scream and the cry before the aid station, and you are like, but wow, there are maybe 100 people there, but when you arrive there are only 10, and this is the big difference. again, people are so passionate that they exprime their passion, and this is the main difference. We are only 150 people with the bib, and there are maybe 500 people around the race, but it feels like we are 10,000. So
that's so cool.
So this is the main difference for me. Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any? I know it's just after the race, but do you have anything else planned for your season?
I don't know yet. I need to go back tomorrow in France. I wanted to stay one more week, but with my lungs, it's super. I need to check it as soon as possible. The idea was to maybe participate in the World Champ in September. We had the French Championship the same day as Hardrock.
Oh.
So it was yesterday, and so this is where the selection will be made during this weekend. We will have the selection in the next 10 days.
But it's not just from that race, it's also...
No, it's all the French guy who wants to participate in it. So they will have to
you're
make
under
the group.
consideration.
Yeah, I'm considering it, but first I need to repair my lungs, and we will see if it's not the world champ. I don't know yet. I will be at the UTMB race for the first time without racing, so I will be able to see the backstage of the race.
Yeah. You seem to have a good time at the behind the scenes at Western States.
Exactly. So it seems cool, and then we will see for the next of the season. I have a big project. I will cross the ocean on the sailboats in a race in October, and we start in France and we will finish in the Caribbean island in Martinique. And there is a race there which is the Trans-Martinique. It's a big ultra that crosses all the island. So it's a nice project for the end of the year.
It's a long commute to get to a race.
Exactly,
yeah?
It's a long commute, but it will be fun to see how the body evolve on a sailboat for 15 days.
Yeah.
Because why not in the future going not too far, but I mean maybe in Canarian Island. I mean
Madeira.
Madeira by sailboat. It's only 3-4 days from France. Why not going there by boat? But I need to check how the body evolves on the boat to see if it's possible to take the start of ultra race after this journey.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
On the World Championship side, you would have had a pretty good French team. From the Hardrock field, yeah.
Sorry for that. But,
no, it's fun. And Ludo, I forget how many times Ludo's been to the World Championships. He's maybe the uncle or grandfather for the team.
Yeah, but this year I think he wants to go to Diagonal, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your great run, and I hope to see you back here.
Thank you, Brian.